How's it going, guys? Sort of do another update for, I think, what are we, round 15? So last week I did alright. I got 1383, which I think turned out to be pretty good, top 1%. Moved me up the rankings just under 500. So I'm still just outside that 1,000. Slowly getting closer. I think I worked it out earlier. I'm about 45 points or so away from the 1,000. So hopefully I can catch that up this week. But we'll see. Where are we? Average score's gone up to just over 1,200. Won all my leagues, which is good. I'm coming first, second, or third in all of them. So pretty happy with that. Made the top 4. All of them will be good. I think finals start in a couple of weeks. I think round 17. Now, if we go to the trades, from last week, I think I had Hammer to Croker as one of my trades. I swapped that to Hammer to Rapana, which was alright. I should have went Hammer to Nick Kotrick, but Rapana was a bit cheaper, so I took the punt on him. Anyway, he worked out alright. He got 3 more points than Stags, who I left out of the team, so wasn't a negative, I guess. Alright, I also changed the captaincy to Ponga on Saturday. I had it on Bateman, but when Marty Tapau got ruled out, I thought Manly not having many good forwards in the middle, Ponga might put up a score. So that was a bit of a negative for me. Not a lot though, only 6 points difference there. So, yeah, not the worst. Now, Haas is out. He's out for 2 weeks. So, what I'm thinking is I think I'll hold him and I've got to upgrade Kerr to a front rower. I'm really liking Carrigan now. He's going to be playing at least 70, I think, this week. Particularly if Flegler doesn't play, because Flegler's done his shoulder. But I've heard that he may play this week and then sit out, get surgery, and be out for the rest of the season. But yeah, so let's have a look at... I was going to trade Luluway out to enough, but I'm pretty sure Johnson will play. But just because he came off early with a little bit of a groin injury that was more precautionary, just in case they decide to rest him, I'm going to hold Luluway there as cover. I can bring him into the team if Johnson's out. So instead, I'm trading Talau out to enough. I'm also trading Kerr out. And where are we? Talau. Alright, so Talau and Kerr out. Trading in. I need Clemmer. He's the most consistent, so just bring him straight in. Under 200. Dual position. Who do I want? I think the Dragons have more Saturday games. Well, not Saturday, like Saturday, Sunday. Than Manly, so I get him in. Kobe Ramsey, whatever his name is. Cody. There we are. So Kerr, Talau out for Clemmer and Ramsey. Gives me 16k. Now, where are we? Alright, so the obvious swap. Haas out, Clemmer in. And then, now I don't know what's going to go on with Firma. Hopefully he's either starting or just out of the team, because he's not really going to earn a lot of money sitting on the bench there. He might even lose a little bit, and he could just be an A nightmare. So, see what happens there with him. Luluwai, I'm still looking at trading out in the next week or so to enough, and then I can use that money to either upgrade Rapana, Stags, or like a Murray or someone. So if I upgrade Murray, I'll probably get Murray to Cameron Smith, move Tafanga to back row. Or if I go Rapana, I could go to either Brian Kelly who's in a bit of good form. Let's have a look. Pretty sure he is anyway. I think he's averaging just over 70. Yeah, he's expensive though. 5 break even. Average of 56. 3 round average of almost 90. 5 round of 75. He's been a weapon. So, what have his scores been? 105, 92, 71. Yep. 71 against the Roosters. 92 against the Cowboys. Who's he got? He's got the Raiders this week. So, at least he's got a tough matchup. Then he gets the Dragons, the Dogs, the Broncos. Tempting. Very tempting. The other one I was looking at, because I think he's due back in the next couple of weeks, is another Brian To'o. So, average is 50, which is, I mean, it's not massively great. But looking at the Broncos' run home, particularly their last 4 games, take out the Eels. You got the Broncos, Cowboys, Bulldogs. Could be a good run home, particularly for the finals and SuperCoach finals. We got him against the Bulldogs in the last round. Whoever I'm playing in grand final or something could go big. That right wing, we've seen players score hat tricks and 4 tries, and so yeah, if he's on there on the end of Nathan Cleary, could go massive in a couple of those games. So really considering Toe. But that'll, just depend. I mean, I could go Rapana to Toto. That might be the way to go. And just play on matchups. This week, I'm looking at, for my captain, vice captain, is, where are we? I think I'll just leave it the way it is. VC Cleary and Captain Ponga. How do we get rid of this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so who are the matchups we got? Yeah, so we got Penrith against Sharks, second round. So Cleary's definite VC option. Lomax is a risk captaincy choice. He could go massive against Brisbane. Or, if they decide to go left and go down Aiken side, he could maybe not score a lot. So that's... I don't think I'll put the captain on him. A little bit too risky for me. I think Ponga's at least going to score me 60, which is not terrible. And he could still get 150 against the Cowboys at home on a Sunday. Yeah, I think he's the safer bet. Teddy, I could go Teddy against the Tigers, although I don't think the Tigers are that playing that bad, really, considering the Roosters aren't playing typically great. I could go John Bateman against the Titans, but again, I don't think the Titans are playing that bad either. One thing I am going to change, I don't know if this is crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm still 50-50 on this, but I'm thinking of playing Stags over Rapana this week. I just think the Titans aren't that bad, and if Rapana only got 60 against Brisbane, he might only get 40 against the Titans. And Tony Staggs, he got 57 against the Raiders. So against the Dragons, he can probably do the same or worse. So we'll find out. But I'll make that decision Friday night, I guess, just before the Broncos play. But at the moment, leaning towards Stags. Yo and Nofo, they're in for sure. Lomax, obviously, great matchup. Luluai comes in for Johnson. If he's out, I think he'll play. Who we got? Tamalolo plays last. And Travojevic, sweet. They're on the bench. And where's Cook? Cook comes in for Devanga because he plays before him. that is about it, guys. So let me know anyway in the comments, Stags or Rapana, and if I should have got Clemmer. I was leaning, like, looking at Takiaho, but I think as the Roosters get some forwards back, looks like Flanagan will play this week, so he loses the goal kick, and I think he'll get a few less minutes, considering he's the forward that's been there playing all the bigger minutes while everyone's been injured. I think Robinson might give him a bit of a rest towards the back end of the year. So I think I'll get Clemmer. I think they're going to need Clemmer on the park a fair bit, particularly how Daniel Safidi's going with his knee. And Knights are going to want to push for that top 4 or at least 5th or 6th. And I don't see him really getting too many rests through the year. So, and I mean, what did he play? Low 50 minutes last week and busted out 75 points. So, I think he's just a solid, probably the best option there. And then I'll have a good three-man rotation with him, Carrigan and Haas once Haas comes back in 3 weeks because he took the early guilty plea, so he's out for 2. I think that's about it, guys. I won't drag this on too long. Look, I looked at Talakai, looking at the most traded in that aren't in my team, but he's too expensive now. Whoever picked him up earlier, great choice, but I feel like I pick him up now. He'll have an average game, and then what's the other back rower? I've gone blank. The back rower that's out at the moment that he's keeping out of the team. Anyway, I feel like he'll come back into the team and replace him once I bring him in, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Stafford Toll is not a bad downgrade option, particularly if you got a lot of trades. George Williams, now, he could go big in the run home. For 400k, that's actually very nice. If I had more trades, I would really, really consider going Leilua down to Williams. But yeah, and then Munster hopefully back next week, so I'm not trading him out. Payne Haas, I can afford to hold him with the forwards I've got. Luluwai, he's got to go soon, but holding him just for this week because Tommy Talau's break-even's in 68 as well. Luluwai's I think is 88, but Luluwai probably outscores Talau by 20 points considering he's got the Sharks this week, so I'll hold him. Firma is not looking good because he's in and out of that Titans team playing bugger all minutes, and he's going to be throwing up shit scores like 15s and 20s. So hopefully he's either out or he's starting and a bit of cash, and then he might have to go just so he's not an AE nightmare. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Leave any comments down below. Yeah, thanks.